Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agrawal, and in today's episode, I'll be clearing some doubts and some of the myths are there in gardening, especially in the terrace gardening or home gardening or this kind of balcony gardening. There are lots of doubts and myths in gardening. Just watch the entire video. I am clearing all the doubts today. First thing is people always say that gardening doesn't need any money, but on the contrary, gardening needs sufficient money. In the you have to buy some of the pots. They are 30 to 40 rupees. You have to buy some plants. They are even costly plants, and you have to buy some of these medicines, especially for this fungicide, pesticide, many things. This is the pesticide around 200 rupees, and this is the fungicide emister. This costs around 300 rupees. So you have to keep aside some of the money. You have to keep some budget for gardening. If you are like gardening, so you have to spend some money on gardening. The second thing, people always say that in their house the plants stop blooming at home. They bring the plants from the nurseries, the flowering plants and the foliage plants and fruit plants. They stop blooming. The reality is they bring the home in the garden, in the nurseries. The people are the trained people they keep, and you bring the plants in the full bloom conditions. So you have to keep bring the plants in this on birth conditions so that they bloom in your home. And if you are maintaining all these things, your there will be full of blooms in your homes, and you have to keep this plant in sufficient sunlight. You have to water it properly, plants. You have to keep it in proper conditions, everything. If you keep all this bringing and keep with regular fertilizer, regular sunlight, regular watering, your plants will definitely give you blooms in your house also. There is no magic science, there is no rocket science in blooming in agricultural fields or in nurseries. The number three myths that if you bring the home, if you are growing plants in your home, many plants die. The reality is that the plants is dying of plants is a very natural phenomena, and the plants also dies in nurseries also. I have visited many nurseries. They have thousands of plants in the and the backside. They keep all the plants died. Lots of pots are there. The plants have get died. So they have the expert gardener, and all the medicines they apply. Still, the lots of plants died in there also. So it is not true that plants do not die. So if you keep it in your mind that some of your plants is definitely to go going to die. So this is a very natural phenomena. Plants die. So you have to keep it in your mind also. The number four myth is that the cutting do not grow at home. The reality is if you maintain all the conditions of cutting, the all the cuttings will your grown in your home also. The thing is that you have to keep in proper season, when, which month, which season, and what is the proper media. If you are growing some soft cutting like the chrysanthemum or dahlia, you have to grow it in sand, that is river sand. Clean it the river sand, and you can grow this. And in the month of, especially in the month of June, July, you can grow chrysanthemum. In August, September, you can grow dahlia. And in this, if you growing cuttings of these succulent plants, you have to grow in November, December, winter season. That's media would be some coco peat, vermicompost, some of the sand, river sand. This is the media, proper media. And winter season, you can take the cuttings of so season matters a lot for growing cuttings and media also. If you are not aware this any cutting, then you can grow in monsoon season. Monsoon season is the best for growing cuttings, and 90% cutting will be successful if you are growing in a monsoon season because of the huge humidity in the air. Number five is that the seedlings get died at home. And I tell you, the growing seedlings is a beautiful art. You have to know the art. And if you are taking the cutting seedlings in growing the seedlings, grow seeds, start seeds in the media of some, take some of the dried cow dung compost, vermicompost, and some the river sand, some soil, dry it in under sun for proper, and then you seed the and maintain all the moistures in the seed bed. Then all your seeds will be grow properly, and after proper growing, after 1.5 inch, you have to take out in around 2 to 3 hours sunlight is needed. Else what will happen, the all the and there will be seed leggy effect, and the seedlings will die. And you have to apply some amister kind of fungicide, or some of the equation pro of kind of fungicide in 5 to 10 drops in every 4 to 5 days on the seedlings, because they can usually attacked by the pythium type of fungus, and they usually dies. So if you properly treat these seedlings with this fungicide, and sometimes many of the seedlings are attacked by some insects, in that case you can apply some insecticide that I am telling you, sir. The only normal imidacloprid type of insecticide, if you can spray, and 5 to 10 drops I am showing. This is the imidacloprid, some Confidor imidacloprid of insecticide, 5 drops per liter. If you spray it 3 to 4 5 days, then there won't be any insect attack. So these are the some things you have to keep in mind, and all your seedlings will grow very nicely. So these are the 5 points. If you keep in mind, all your plants will be very healthy and all the flowering. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe my channel, and thank you very much for watching. Please watch my videos that are coming up in your way.